Okay, so I didn't want to make this video, but I need to address this. Why I've been through 3 sets of the new AirPods Pro 3 and why I'm probably going to return this set. Let's get into it. Okay, so first I'll just try and break down exactly what happened. So this all happened within a week. I was at the Gold Coast and I forgot my AirPods Pro 2 and I really needed a pair of AirPods for editing and all that. And I've been eyeing the AirPods Pro 3 since they came out. They haven't been out very long at all. So I thought, I'm just gonna go do it. I'm just gonna go buy a pair. So I went and bought a pair. I bought a pair right before the shop closed, tried them on right after, and instantly there was this really weird whooshing sound in my left ear. I thought it was really weird, so I took them out, put them back in. This whooshing kind of static ocean sound in my left ear with the noise cancellation on. And if I adjusted the AirPod at all, there was this high frequency ting kind of sound. I thought that was really weird. I said, I've got a defective pair. I tried to reset them and everything. It didn't work. So the very next morning, I went back to the store and I returned them, and they gave me a new pair on the spot. I put in the new pair, and they did the exact same thing. I was pretty shocked when they did the same thing, because 2 pairs in a row, what are the chances of that happening? So obviously, I tried everything again. I tried resetting, I tried Googling like crazy, trying to figure out what was happening. Never experienced this on my AirPods Pro 2, so it was very unusual. I was only traveling for 3 days, so I really needed AirPods, and it was already the second day without a working pair of AirPods. So I was pretty frustrated. So instead of going back to the store I bought them from, I decided to go straight to Apple. So I went straight to the Apple store, spoke with them. They did all their tests. They ran it through diagnostics tests, things like that. They couldn't find anything wrong with them, but it was a clear issue. It was really noticeable. It was disorientating because one AirPod had this whooshing sound. It kind of sounded like it was a bit out of sync. So for me, they were pretty much unusable. So I was already on my second pair. I'm at Apple discussing with them. They couldn't figure out what was wrong, but they believed me, and they decided to replace the earbuds themselves. So I just kept the case this time, but they replaced the earbuds with a new set. And I thought, I'm getting these directly from Apple, so these have to be good. There's no way this could happen again. I tried them on, and they worked perfect. No issues. For about an hour. And, of course, they started. The whooshing sounds started coming back after an hour of use, which was really weird because you think they'll do it straight away, but it took an hour for it to kick in. And it started whooshing again, the high-pitched tinging sound as soon as I adjusted it. Always in the left ear. It was really weird. And the fit was good. I tried on different earbuds, like the ear tips. Nothing to do with the fit. It wasn't my ears because the Pro 2s sound perfect. I know it was something to do with maybe the microphones in these or something. It only does it on voice isolation, because if you turn the voice isolation completely off, you can hear that they're even. The sound is completely sealed in both ears. As soon as you turn noise isolation on, instantly that ear feels out of sync. It's like this whooshing sound comes back. So I didn't know what to do at this point. It was already, I think, the 3rd day at this point. So I was already leaving. Had to go with 3 days while traveling without working AirPods, which was really frustrating because I spent the whole 3 days just going back and forward to stores trying to get these sorted out because I wanted a good pair of headphones. These are over $40. I want them to work good. I thought maybe everyone's going through this. Maybe it's all the AirPods. Maybe the 3's a bit defective. So I looked up on Reddit. Over the 3 days I was researching on Reddit, and I came across a whole bunch of people that have been through the same thing. Whole bunch of people going through the exact same thing as I'm going through. I made a post on Reddit describing exactly what I was going through, and I got a whole bunch of replies. I joined some threads of heaps of people going through the same thing. There was just countless threads of people saying it was either their left or the right earbud doing this whooshing, static sound. At least I wasn't alone. At least I was relieved in one way that other people were experiencing it. It wasn't just in my head. Because after a while, when you get 3 pairs, you're thinking maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird. How is this happening to 3 pairs in a row? I've got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It's updated to the latest software. And again, it wasn't happening on the Pro 2s, so why would it happen on the Pro 3s? So anyway, the Reddit posts were all confirming what I was going through. Heaps of people have been going through it as well. I just kept scrolling and kept finding countless threads. People said that they've returned them 2 or 3 times, and they're still doing it. So from what I've seen on Reddit, people are speculating it could be updated with a software update. Don't know when that's going to come. Could be a month, could be 6 months. A lot of people are just saying they're going to return back to the Pro 2s and just wait for it to be confirmed fixed, and then just go out and buy a pair. Apple are pretty good. Luckily, you can just take them in and get a refund or a replacement, which is good. But what isn't good is my time's pretty valuable. I'm very busy, and I've had to spend 3 days straight sorting this out, and they're still not sorted. you know, what they're recommending just to replace them again, it's not fixing the issue, which is frustrating. Now, if it was only slight, if it wasn't too noticeable, I'll just deal with it. Like, who cares? But I'm big on audio quality. I want it to sound good. When it's at the point where a quiet part comes on the song and you can hear a very distinct whooshing in one ear, it throws it off. If it was in both ears, it wouldn't even be as bad, but because it's in one ear, it throws you off. Even certain frequencies, like I was sitting at a cafe and the coffee machine hit a certain frequency and it started tinging really loud in my ear, just in the left side. So there were issues with it, worse issues, where it made it pretty much unusable. Now, I did experience some other issues with this besides just that issue. Number one, there was a glitch with my MacBook. You know, you get all these glitches with any new products, but I couldn't connect it to my MacBook. So it was connecting to my phone, it connected to my MacBook once, and then I couldn't get it to reconnect. It was a bit of a bug, which isn't a big deal by itself. You get bugs normally. And then I was using the microphones in here as the input for my video because I was vlogging, and I used these apparently upgraded microphones as the input. And half of the videos, the audio didn't sync up. Like my mouth was moving and the audio came after it. It was really weird. Now, because it's a new product, I'll give them a pass. You know, they'll probably fix that with an update again. But when you get all these problems stacked up on top of each other, it becomes a big issue. You know, you get one or two every now and then, who cares? You can kind of ignore it until they fix it. But when you get heaps of issues stacked up on top of each other, it does get annoying. One thing I want to mention though is this being my third pair, the issue isn't as bad as the first two. So the first two were a lot worse. For some reason, this is probably half as bad. So I was considering not even taking these back. I was like, maybe I can deal with it. Maybe it's not too bad. But when I put in the Pro 2s, I've got the Pro 2s right here. When I put in the Pro 2s at the gym or something, and then I put in the Pro 3s, you can definitely notice one side is just whooshing still. Even though it's not as bad, it's still noticeable. And I'm worried it's gonna even get worse in the future. Now, I want to use them because I really like the bass on these. The bass over the Pro 2s is definitely increased. The music just feels fuller. Like it's not overwhelming. I really like the sound. It feels like the music feels a lot fuller. Not a massive update, but it's definitely noticeable, the audio quality. So I really do like that. Everything feels a bit fuller and punchier compared to the Pro 2s. Also, the voice isolation is really good as well. It's definitely noticeable, especially in loud environments. You can notice the improvements of it. I was comparing it directly with my Pro 2s, and in the gym, I can have the volume of my music lower than the Pro 2s. So I tend to click it down like 2 clicks on the Pro 3s as I do the Pro 2s. So that's a benefit. It'll actually save your ears in the long run. If you listen to a lot of loud music in loud environments, the Pro 3s will actually save your ears in the long run. So I don't really want to go back to the Pro 2s now after trying the Pro 3s. I want to stick with the Pro 3s. I just wish they would fix this issue. And I don't know how long to wait. So I'm thinking of taking them back to Apple, maybe getting a refund, maybe just sticking with the Pro 2s for now. Or I could just wait it out, but you know, I want to get it sorted out before the warranty period ends. I did a full comparison video on the Pro 3s versus the Pro 2s versus some professional wireless microphones, testing out the new mics in the Pro 3s. So if you want to go watch that, that'll be linked down below. I went more in depth on the features of the Pro 3s versus the Pro 2s and the upgrades. But yeah, I just wanted to pretty much make this video to talk about the big issue with the Pro 3s and the issue I've seen a lot of other people going through. So I thought I'd make this video because I haven't seen any videos on YouTube on it yet. There might be some out there. I just haven't seen them when I've been searching. But there's a lot of people on Reddit dealing with this. So I wanted to make this video. Hopefully they fix it soon. Hopefully there's a software update and it just fixes it. Apple have to be aware of this. With the amount of people that I've seen going through this, Apple have to be aware of it. And if there hasn't been a software update yet, maybe it's a more complex issue or it's a hardware issue. Now the worst case is the hardware issue because everyone's gonna have to return them. If it's a software issue and it's a bit more complex, maybe it takes a little while, but they end up fixing it. That's the best case, hopefully. Or the best case is it's limited to a small batch of headphones and they can fix it with a software update. But during all this, when I bought them, it was on the previous update and I let it update to the latest update, which ends with an 8. So it's the update for the Pro 3s that ends with an 8. I thought that might fix it. That didn't fix it either. So they updated to the latest update. No fix. Don't know when the new update's coming out, but I'll keep an eye out. Hopefully it fixes it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've experienced this with the AirPods Pro 3, if you have them, or if you know any possible fixes, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.